Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Retro FM. I thought that today I better not waste any time. We're just going to get straight into the games. We've got a double header against Tottenham and Liverpool, which could set up the Premier League season. So here we go. As I said, we're fresh off the back of a disappointing 1 point from a 6 available against Manchester United and Wigan. I was fuming after those, but you know, today's a different day. We go again, and we have the top two in the Premier League. So we are first of all facing Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane before Liverpool come to the City of Manchester Stadium. Wigan results disappoint fans. Yep, I'm not surprised. I just saved the game and left after last time. So I will be back once we get into this game against Tottenham. Okay, so here we are ready to take on Tottenham. Again, not a good record against Tottenham. We've played twice. Spurs have won once and drawn once, and we've drawn once. Only the one goal separating us though, so hopefully we can overturn that today. Obviously, we are away. Tottenham are the top team in England right now, no thanks to goals from this front three of Jermaine Defoe, Peter Crouch and Robbie Keane. So here is the team to take on Tottenham. We have Akinfeev in goal, Micah Richards, Nader Manua returns at centre-back, Giorgio Chiellini is partnering him, Serge Aurier is still playing left-back for me, Gareth Bale is at 80% fitness, so I'm not going to risk him just yet today. We've got Hamsik and Luka Modric back in the midfield, and we then have Neymar, Hazard and Di Maria as that unit of three playing in behind Sergio Aguero. Taking a quick look at this Tottenham team then, so they have Aurelio Gomez in goal, Kyle Walker, Jonathan Woodgate, Chorluka, I don't know who this is, Claudio Morel Rodriguez, who they have signed from Boca by the looks of things on a free transfer, Jermaine Genius, Wilson Palacios, Tom Huddleston and Mancini, who's on loan from Inter Milan. And then up front, they've decided to go with Defoe and Robbie Keane for this game. I fancy Man City to win this one. Interesting is the press comment. We're going to say for the fans, why not? It makes literally no difference. So first highlight of the game, I thought we were going to be undone just like the last game against Wigan with a corner, with a set piece just flying in. But it looks like it's all Tottenham so far. Good save from Akinfeev there to deny Spurs. Not really getting on it there. Chiellini sort of hustling and bustling. Has been Tottenham so far. You can see why they are the team at the top of the Premier League. However, don't forget they lost last time out 4-0 to Liverpool with 4 goals coming from Fernando Torres. Corner comes in, we're able to clear into Aguero. We've got a decent little counter-attack from the Spurs corner. Aguero's messing around with it, can't find another Man City man. Next highlight starts, Di Maria into Hamsik. Good strike, really good save from Gomez in the Tottenham goal there. Aurier with the throw then into the penalty area, no one's there. Micah Richards picks up the loose ball, back out to Aurier, and we go all the way back. Anua into Richards, back to Nader Manua. Modric. We're playing some nice football here. Obviously, we got Luka Modric playing his first game against Spurs. Chiellini with the foul there, it's a trip. Usually in a more modern FM, you see a book in there, but nothing going this time. Micah Richards tries one from distance. That's never going to go in from Micah Richards, is it? Well, never mind. We've clawed our way back into this game a bit more stats-wise now. Here comes Di Maria into Modric. Back to Aurier. Draws the two men, which is quite nice. Hamsik. Hazard looks to play in Aguero's away. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper. That has gone down as a clear-cut chance. The first clear-cut chance of the game so far. Ball into Defoe, into Robbie Keane, who strikes one. Akinfeev is not going to get beaten from there without a deflection. Hazard into Modric, into Di Maria. Another good strike. Not gone down as a clear cut, but a brilliant save from Aurelio Gomez there, says the text commentary. Hazard with the short corner, into Chiellini. Almost got fouled there. Anua, Richards, finds Neymar. Neymar's there. What a finish that is from Neymar. Unbelievable. Nice little threaded through ball. Neymar with the great movement who smashes past his Brazilian counterpart, Aurelio Gomez. Nader Manua with the pass there. Morel Rodriguez, the guy from Boca who I highlighted before the game, getting nowhere near Neymar. Don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm not going to start slagging people off anymore. Every player's amazing. Absolute world beaters, right? as we've got a man led unconscious on the pitch by the looks of things, but it's not forcing me to make a change. Injury was... I don't even know who that is with the knock. Who are you, sir? Who's injured? Let's have a look at the tactics. It's Hazard. And what's he gone down to? 67%. I think he's fine. We will carry on. It's Neymar running down the right hand side. Swings the ball in towards Hazard, but the ball is cleared in the air before Hazard has a chance at it. Defoe with the ball then. Huddleston, who can strike them. Hamsik has absolutely floored him there, but the referee says nothing going. Akinfi with the ball, looks for Hazard. Modric in the air, loses out again to Robbie Keane. Keane finds Defoe. He's been in phenomenal form this season, Jermaine Defoe. I think that's his 10th goal of the season, as the text commentary says there. It's a nice move. Robbie Keane's basically undone us all there with one pass. Looks like that is Aurier playing him onside as well. It's disappointing to concede just before half-time. But remember, we are away from home against the team that is top of the Premier League. So that is it for the first half, guys. Nothing too spectacular. Nice goal from Neymar. Looks like Serge Aurier is having a bit of a tough time. So I'm going to actually bring on Joleon Lescott to play left back at half time. I'm going to say for the fans, why not? And we move into the second half. There's a little bit of a sucker punch there just before the half. I'd like to think that Aguero would be starting to get involved a little bit more in these games, but not so much so far. Slightly disappointed by his output. He's been pretty good in the cup competitions and pretty good in Europe, but has yet to fully cut the mustard in the Premier League. Hamsik into Hazard then, goes past his man, good strike, straight at Aurelio Gomez. That is our third clear-cut chance of the game, and I'm a little bit disappointed now. You'd like to think that with the attacking talent that we've got, like some of these opportunities will start to go in more and more. A little bit disappointed that we've created 3 clear-cut opportunities away at White Hart Lane, but only managed to score 1 goal so far. Di Maria, Hazard's getting absolutely rocked by Tom Huddleston. Jermaine Genius is away from his man there. Genius got away from him and the ball comes through. Defence is relatively static and Akinfi gets beaten at his near post, but the linesman rules that one out for offside. I don't recall that we get replays in this. Hazard finds Neymar. Ooh, is that onside? Oh, they've given it. Second goal of the game from Neymar. Lovely pass from Hazard again, and Neymar coming in off that right-hand side is able to apply the finish. Hazard getting bullied by Palacios, but then recovers. Neymar's speed gets him away from the defenders, and it's a nice, cool, calm finish past Gomez again. Let's go into Hazard. Aguero goes round his man, but that's kind of all it is at the moment. I'm kind of going to change things around here. I'm going to take off Hazard and I'm going to bring on Stephen Ireland. It is a slightly more defensive-minded change. I may ultimately drop Ireland a little bit further back into more of a standard 3-man midfield with the wide players, but not just yet. Hamsik floors the Spurs man, but referee gives nothing. There's nothing going. There's Hazard. That's a lovely finish just before he comes off. Ooh, it's been disallowed for offside, so at least that's one apiece now. Absolutely turning over Tottenham, if you ask me. I mean, we've had double the amounts of shots on target and stuff like that. So I think that's the substitutions have happened. They've got on 2 metre Peter up front as Peter crouches on. That's going to probably cause us a few issues in the air. Huddleston has been absolutely phenomenal in the middle of the park here. I kind of... Do I bring on Nigel de Jong just to shut things down? I'm going to leave it for a little bit of time. Here comes Defoe. Gets tackled by Chiellini. Don't send him off, ref. He's already been booked. Okay, so Chiellini's been sent off. Double booking. Right, okay. Hamsik is knackered. That's a start. So Company will come on and play centre-back. We will drop Ireland there. Neymar can't play right midfield. Di Maria can kind of play there. Aguero, I was going to bring off Aguero for Lukaku as more of a hold-up player, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that now. I'm going to set us up as defensive and hope that we can hold on for the rest of this game. Ball comes in from the free kick after Chiellini gets sent off, and Joleon Lescott is there to head behind. Lescott's actually not been too bad for me at left back this game so far. Huddleston with the corner in. Obviously, I'm hoping now I've brought everyone back a little bit. Obviously, Aguero is going to be really isolated. However, I'm hoping that this defensive unit can do a number on Tottenham here. Under 20 minutes to go. These highlights coming thick and fast. Di Maria, this is what Aguero's up front on his own for, and he just slots it underneath the goalkeeper. They said he's blasted in. That's Aguero's 10th of the season as well. He has been pretty good, but as I said, he's been getting a lot of his goals in cup competitions. Stephen Ireland sets him free there, and he drills it underneath Gomez to put this game to bed, I'd like to think. Just to be sure, I am going to knock us down to contain. I'm going to say with the touchline instructions, retain possession. And is there a time waste? Play even safer. There we go. So I'm hoping that means that we just sort of just casually just knock the ball around for this last 10 minutes. Lescott there into Modric. It's getting absolutely bodied by Palacios. Into Peter Crouch. Great save from Akinfeev. That is a really world-class save from the goalkeeper there. Into the last knock into the game then. It's injury time. Final 2 minutes. The game's frozen. Oh, God. We've gone into 5 minutes at a time. It's just what happened against Wigan. But we have done it there. That is 3-1. And that was sensational. Oh, that is what they said. That was a really good win. Obviously, Neymar doing the business alongside Sergio Aguero, my South American contingent, holding me up in this one. What does that mean for the Premier League table? As you can see there, we have the record for scored in a row. So we have scored in 12 consecutive Premier League matches in a row. That actually takes us up to top of the league. I mean, obviously, teams have got games in hand, like Liverpool, Arsenal. Where have Man United dropped off to? Man United into 6th. What? Liverpool lost to Bolton. Wow. Okay, Chelsea winning 3-0 against Birmingham. Okay, so we go top of the league with Liverpool to come next. I will be back with you guys when we are ready to take on Liverpool at the City of Manchester Stadium. Just to bring you guys up to speed in between this action, Manchester United demolished Arsenal 4-2 with goals from Malouda. Diouf scored again, Danny Welbeck and Berbatov. RVP getting the 2 goals for Arsenal, which does mean it is currently a 3-way tie at the top of the Premier League between ourselves, Manchester United and Spurs. We are currently top on goal difference going into this game against Liverpool. So just before we jump into this game then, guys, Rafa Benitez, the Liverpool manager, has said that they will beat Manchester City. Added fuel to the fire in the build-up of their match on Saturday by telling Man City manager Steve Hood that his Liverpool team are very confident of beating Manchester City. Notice this, it does say Liverpool have been performing above expectations in the English Premier Division so far this season and find themselves in 4th. So, Rafa wants it, we want it. So our record against Liverpool isn't too bad. We've shared the spoils so far with 1 draw and 1 loss each, is scoring a total of 5 goals each again. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously, we've got Chiellini suspended and Thiago Silva is out injured as well still. However, I've just noticed Fernando Torres is out with a broken wrist. Interesting. So this is going to be the team today then. Obviously, I've got Chiellini there, who is suspended. I actually think I'm going to play Joleon Lescott to have the balance. We will drop Gareth Bale in for Serge Aurier. And then let's put Zabaleta there so that I can change things around. Because obviously Anua and Richards can both play right back. Hazard has a knock, so let's give Sean Wright-Phillips a run out. And I'm going to swap him and Neymar. Neymar gets a little bit of a reward. He can actually play a little bit more centrally. Actually, Stephen Ireland's got... his morale's higher, Stephen Ireland, so he's getting a run out. Everyone's a little bit tired, but nursing at least the 90s. Hamsik and Modric in the midfield, so submit the team. City of Manchester Stadium against Liverpool. This Liverpool team's got a whole host of players that you will recognise. Obviously, Reina, Glenn Johnson, Jamie Carragher, Daniel Agger, and Stefan Radu. I believe they would have signed him from Lazio. Yeah, he was on loan at Ajax last season, so signed from Lazio. Lucas and Lagui and Mascherano in the defensive midfield spots. Then Maxi Rodriguez, Steven Gerrard. How good are you on this game? Woo. Very, very good mentally. Nice graph as well. 23 million. That's a lot. Anyway, Ryan Babel and Dirk Kuyt is the man who has come in to replace the injured Fernando Torres. Right, match analysis. Saying that the goalkeeper is my key man is probably true. Steven Gerrard's their key man. Obviously doesn't need a description. It's just Liverpool key man, Gerrard. Okay, not much separating the teams. But obviously, our man Rafa, has guaranteed a win, basically. Said that they're really confident about beating us. Let's see how it is in practice. So first highlight is not really anything to write home about. Bell swings in a free kick and we head the ball over the bar. Another highlight is another set piece, another Bell delivery. Doesn't beat the first man, but we've recycled possession. Modric has had to go from about 45 yards away and it narrowly goes over the goal. Reina probably had that covered, you'd like to have thought, with a keeper of his quality. Moving forward, so it is half an hour gone. Akinfeev takes a long goal kick, which Agger wins comfortably. A little bit of head tennis in the midfield as Aguero flicks it out to Ireland into Hamsik, who's trying his luck. Another one that's wide of the target, but we are getting nice opportunities. Granted, we are only shooting from distance so far. Anua picks up the ball from the free kick. Back into Gareth Bale. Back out to Anua. That's a lovely ball across. Out to Modric, though, gets tackled but retains possession somehow. Modric strikes again. Why are we striking all these from long range? We're peppering Reina, but he's... Peppering Reina. Another save for Reina there, Jesus. We're forcing the goalkeeper to do some work. We've definitely been the better team so far. No clear-cut opportunities, but we're doing pretty well. Bell with the free kick in towards Lescott is cleared. Micah Richards only kicks it straight into Lucas, but we recover it quick and we recycle possession. And Di Maria hits it against the man, and we have a throw-in deep on this right-hand side. Looks like Micah Richards is going to wind up and take this. Back to Ireland, whips the ball in. I don't know why we keep trying to get crosses. We do much better when we are able to slowly, methodically work the play, and then we have that one killer pass that just decimates the entire team, as you saw last game. That's kind of how I've set up this team to play. Obviously, we've got the playmakers to do it in Neymar, Modric. Hamsik can pick a pass as well. Obviously, Hazard when he's fit. There goes Neymar again. Oof, twists and turns. Another good save from Reina. Liverpool offering very little in the way of shots so far. They've had one shot which was blocked. Obviously, the boys are rattled by Benitez's comments and trying to prove him wrong. Bell with a whipped ball in. That's a foul from Nader Manua there. What is the referee going to do? Booking. Okay, that's not too bad. We can manage that. And we go into half-time, guys. We've definitely been the better side. Aguero's a little bit isolated, getting a lot of the ball up to him. I'm going to say I'm pleased with the team. They've been doing pretty well. Who is that? Stephen Ireland on a 6.2. We all watch that. Obviously, we do have James Rodriguez, who could come on to potentially make a difference. I think that's kind of where we're struggling a little bit at the moment. We've not really got the difference makers off the bench. Modric tries his luck from range, miles over again. I'd like to think that we're going to start to create a few more clear-cut opportunities. Obviously, there's not going to be a whole host of teams that take points away from Liverpool. 3 shots all blocked for Liverpool so far, so you know what's probably coming. They're going to get one shot on target and it's going to go in. Babel running with the ball, whips it in. Lescott cannons back off the crossbar and Ireland is able to clear. I'm going to pause it there before this throw-in. I'm going to try and make some changes. Aguero is very isolated. Lukaku is coming on. Maybe a bit more of a physical presence can do something there. And I'm going to try Wright Phillips instead of Stephen Ireland. So throw-in comes in, able to clear kind of only to Martin Skirtle, who rides his challenge, and there's Dirk Kuyt, hits it straight at Akinfeev. Lucky let off for us there. But that was Liverpool's first shot on target of the game. Okay, so we've won a set piece. That's interesting now Lukaku's on. Look at the size of Lukaku in comparison to some of the other players in this game. They've absolutely boshed his character model. He is wide. But there we go. Lukaku winning the header there. Back to Jolie Lescott. Into Modric. That's a lovely ball to Di Maria. Ooh, into the side net in there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, Rafa. Now, I'm not going to go attacking because I don't want to lose the game as we drop into injury time now. Highlight is still running with 2 minutes to play. Skirtle. Looks like Liverpool are kind of happy with this result. Lescott back to the goalkeeper. Out to Gareth Bale. Can we have one more opportunity? Neymar out to Di Maria. Di Maria goes past his man. Lukaku, get inside that penalty area, man. Right, Phillips. Ooh. Yeah, you don't expect a character like Sean Wright Phillips to bag that, do you? Never mind. Reina with the goal kick. Looks like that's going to be it. Looks like they are happy with the 0-0. I'm kind of happy with the 0-0, to be honest. If you can sort of not get beat by the teams in and around you and then beat everyone else. Yes, I know we lost to Wigan. Don't mention it in the comments. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So that is to be 0-0. So that is the 0-0 then. I'd like to think we've been pretty good. I'm going to sympathise. That is probably the best thing to do. So there is the draw. Let's have one real quick look at the table. So that result keeps us top of the table by the looks of things. Obviously, we've drawn with Liverpool. Arsenal have drawn with Tottenham, which is another good result for us. Chelsea look like they're coming back into things. They are currently third. And then down the bottom, as you can see there, Manchester United losing 4-1 to Everton with goals from Leon Osman and James Vaughan. Wow, United seem to be struggling against everyone except for me. So that is the table. We are still top on goal difference, ahead of Tottenham, who are both on 30 points. And Chelsea have sort of fought their way back into it, and they are sat just behind us on 29 with Manchester United. So that is it for now, guys. I will catch you for another Retro FM session soon as we look to push on, advance in the Europa League and push towards, hopefully, a Premier League title.